Alright, what's up YouTube? It's PJ here, and I'm coming at you guys, of course, for the channel update video. So if you're new to the channel, the channel update videos pretty much is just when I sit down and I update everyone on exactly what the next couple of months will look like, what to expect in the next couple of months, and if things have changed or will change on the channel. So it's a great way to keep everybody just up to date. So it's a lot that has happened within the last 3 4 months since I did the last update video, because I think the last one was in November. So it's November, December, January, and now here we are in February. So a good 3 4 months, and that's pretty much how much of a length I want to do when it comes to update videos. And a lot of the content itself is pretty much just what you guys will see on the channel, and then just anything that I want to talk about in more depth if I didn't get the chance to, or didn't have a video up to address such. So right now, let's actually just go into the video itself. And the first thing is that this one will be for February to May. So all things between the month of February and the month of May will be addressed here, if anything. Then, of course, it is the new year, because I had not already did that. Happy New Year to everyone. And although it is a month in, January has not been doing too well for any of us. So hopefully, um, we spread some positive vibes for the rest of the year, and hopefully a lot of us do find some peace of mind. Just one thing I do want to note to people: if you have any friends and family members, reach out to them, in especially in around these times. I mean, we're losing a lot of people, and check up on people, make sure everybody's okay. That's just one big thing that I wanted just to get out the way, and hopefully everyone um, is doing well in that sense. Now, let's actually talk about the channel, because the anniversary of the channel has gone, and it's crazy. 10 years later, and I never expected that I'd still be running the channel. I think just due to a lot of the situations that has happened within the last 10 years, here and there situations, a lot of just back and forth. Um, the channel itself is still going and it's still growing, so there's never a downside to it. Then, of course, we look at I finally hit the 200 sub count, which is great. I'm still getting my name out there on a lot of. Well, it's funny because I have my name out there already on a lot of social media platforms, and I have a lot of my own, you know, links to the channel, so that way people can come see the channel. And I do a lot of the videos and content as much as I possibly can to provide content. So it is a stretch. It is pretty much everything is done by this guy. I am doing everything by myself. There's really no editing at that point. I just try to do a lot of straightforward, and I do try a lot of things on applications on my mobile phone that allow me to at least spruce up a couple of the videos. I do want to just thank the 2,000 subscribers, because you guys are amazing, and a lot of you guys have kept this channel going. So I do thank and applaud you guys for my success, and hopefully to the next 200, 300, 400 subs. Um, Thank you guys for all of your support as well. Really, right now, there is no big thing for 200 subs, because I'm poor, so I can't really give you guys anything special or spectacular, as opposed to maybe sometime in the future. I am still looking into a lot of situations to boost the channel, so I am trying to spread the word and spread the name of the channel itself to get more subs, and hopefully get to 500, and maybe even to a K. But the goal itself is to get to a K and then go from there. And then whatever flow of sub counts come in, it's just whatever flow of sub counts come in. Other than that, I guess a lot of what is the main thing that the channel itself has hit throughout the last 10 years is me dealing with trolls, and then me dealing with a lot of people who, I'll say in this case, I had a lot of friends who were supportive of the channel, and because I said things that they didn't like, it became a back and forth. a lot of people question, do I take criticism and do I, have anything different? I mean, as far as different goes, I mean, look at the channel itself. What channel do you know does the things that I do? What channel do you know has a lot of its own, I guess, personality? Because I really don't see any of that in most of the current Yu-Gi-Oh channels that are still floating around. I think everyone is just trying to piggyback off of each other, which in case in point is kind of bad because then it's like the only other thing works is your personality, and if that's it, then the cards gonna kind of speak for themselves. And then that's ever case in point, it's just like, ooh, like I've seen people literally hold on, have the same setup as the next person. I'm just like, I don't want to do that. And not to mention, I don't do backgrounds. I don't do face cam. We've all seen how the live stream situation went, so that was a bust. And just everything else around its own merit, I just don't do. So I really just try to keep to what I know. And then when I did expand, it didn't get received well. So I just pretty much just stick to what I know now at this point. And it's worked out for those who enjoy it. So, and those who do come because they enjoy a lot of what is pretty much just a basic setup, a basic straightforward, interaction between me, the camera, or me, the recorder, and then everything else that follows. So it is a lot less pressure. It is a lot less, well, it's more pressure, but it's a lot less stress in terms of just having to do so much to get one video out. And then, like, when I do get the laptop, in case in point, I do want to expand a little more of what's already here, um, that you guys will be able to see on its own merit. So it is a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it is a ton. That's gonna go into the channel sooner or later. Just right now, I don't want to put too. I don't have enough to put into that, which is also why the next bullet is the Patreon, and the PayPal, because I'm getting that. I got that finally together because I guess I didn't have everything together at that point. But just trying to flex. It's not most of a flex. It's just trying to get everything together, and then trying to make sure that the content itself is provided for those who enjoy the content, and those who come in the future to look at the content. You guys will have that as well. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much just the whole roundabout, for that section of it. And then, of course, let's talk about the Patreon and the PayPal. So the main goal right now that will be on the Patreon is, of course, to get, what was it? I was trying to get Magic Stones, and I was like, no, I'll cut that out because it. I don't feel comfortable taking money to put into money to a gotcha. So right now, the first thing I'm going to do for the Patreon, of course, is to get the um the channel itself situated for a laptop. That way, I can have a brighter expansion of things. I can do a lot more that I can't do on a mobile phone. There's a lot more I can do on YouTube that I can't do on a mobile phone that I do need access to a computer for, or a laptop. And that would be, a laptop is just more, accessible. It's a lot easier to, tap things out, reach things, and just really get a brighter array of things set up, so that everyone can see and watch and all of that. The PayPal will be linked to it as well, so that way I at least know where the money is going, and then that way I can have it access to my own personal account, and then I can, distribute the things and get things that I need. Because right now I just need what is it? I think it's like a Dazzle or Immigrant or Elgato that helps with live streaming. Like if the future does get to the point where I'm comfortable enough to go ahead and go back to live streaming, it is possible. But just right now, because of how everything is going, it's not a sure thing. But recording duels and stuff like that can be a lot more easier off of those types of devices, especially because it's more accessible in that sense. So I'm looking forward to that. And then, of course, the laptop itself just to be the big coup de grace. So Now let's get on to the Yu-Gi-Oh section of it and really just talk about everything for Yu-Gi-Oh itself. So the archetype videos will be up again. They'll probably be recorded throughout the week, and then most of them will start flowing back up again on the weekend of the 7th. Then, because there's a lot of archetypes that I want to start taking a look at. The thing about archetype videos is that some of the archetypes themselves are still fresh, and I can't necessarily finish them or start them over again because of the fact that if I do, most of them are not going to have a full complete stuff. Like, say for instance, I did Sky Striker. I didn't know about Ray or Sig. I mean, about Sig and Rose coming out. So right when they came out, oops, I did a video for them, and I'm going to be doing it. Um, like I'm not planning on doing any redos, but that was a big oh no situation because I did not know, and at that time I was building Sky Striker um, to accommodate for it. Kind of sucks now because Sky Striker itself unfortunately died out due to the loss of Engage. But there are some other archetypes that I do want to focus on because I can look at Cyber Dragon, I can look at Ancient Gear, I can look at a lot of things right now, and there is a lot of inspiration overall to look at a lot of archetypes within the game, just due to the overwhelming likability of them. There is still heroes that I need to finish off because I think heroes will probably be the biggest archetype I have to do, and then I can move on after finishing them because I think I only have 2 or 3 more subtypes within them, and actually I can just splash all of them into one video. Um, then the sub analysis, card analysis, and discussion videos pretty much are just the same as they are. I never really clarified them as both videos. Like I always do a card analysis for one thing and a discussion video to talk about, um, you know, what's it? Ban list, forbidden limited list, e-ban in forbidden limited list, discussions about the overall game mechanics and stuff like that, where the card analysis is just looking at specific cards, looking at specific decks and stuff like that. So that is going to be one thing there. Next up is deck profiles. So deck profiles are still going to be the same as they are. I'm going to try to incorporate new other deck profiles that are not mine, but they are of other players in other regions. So like when YCSs and stuff like that happen, I'll try to look for the deck list. I'll do the best that I can. If I can't get it, I can't get it. People have been sending me some, so that is great. If that is ever possible, you can always send it to me via Facebook or Instagram. Primarily Facebook because I can easily get to the Facebook app and the Facebook page app, and I can easily read my messages from there. But I don't know. I guess some people would like to see some dual replays. The thing is, that's called editing, and I don't do editing well. So I really would try to get a lot of that situated, if that's ever the case. Like, it's kind of also the thing about live streams that you can live stream it and then work on a deck and then build from there. But it is so hard to get dual replays together for me because I suck at editing and I hate editing. And I'd rather just be straightforward with the deck itself. And it's just a lot more easier that way. Because I don't really see a lot of other people doing it unless they want to test it out and show people how good a card is. I just pretty much just go with the flow and I test it on my own because it's less stressful to have to just sit there, record, and then be like, okay, this, and this through the video or play the video out. I just rather just do the deck profile and get over with. And then there are other people's deck profiles, which I don't know a lot of the game itself to know what is what. Like if I see a particular deck that I am familiar with, I'll talk about it. But if I don't know the deck itself, I can't talk about it because I don't want to offend nobody who actually plays the deck. I don't know a lot of the cards from within the current meta, so I don't know necessarily combinations and stuff like that. And I've tried, so that is also a thing. But I just do whatever I can at the best as I can. So that leaves it with the deck profiles. Then the package openings, of course, they're still going to be around, especially with the next couple of things coming out because that also leads into the structure and starter decks. Should all shut down is coming out February. I believe within March or April, we'll be getting the Machina structure deck. Structure deck are Machina, um, Commander. Yeah, Commandants. Or, yeah, Commander. I forget what the name of it is in TCG. And it's called Machina Commander in the OCG. To the TCG, you have to change it to Machina. Okay, yes, Machina Command. And I've been looking into both of those when they come out. Then, of course, we do have future stuff coming for 7, for Yu-Gi-Oh! 7. That's the next anime. So I'm sure we're going to get a starter deck for that and anything they'll possibly change within that. Because I know a lot of people are going to be looking forward to that as well. And then also looking at it, we don't know how the change to the Master Rule will affect Master Rule 5. A lot of people are trying to say that this is the Master Rule 5, which it can be possible itself, but it's a lot of stuff still looming. So I'm not gonna hold my tongue to what the next person or next group of players say. I'm just gonna continue to listen to ear, see what gets posted, and then go from there. And then as far as tournaments goes, so if you're in North Cal, sorry to say, guys, we're not gonna have anything this season. Yeah, we're not having anything the second half of the 2019-2020 season. Anything that will be done on the West Coast is either going to be in SoCal for Anaheim or Pasadena, and then anything done in Nevada. Legitimately, I cannot lie. Everything will either be in Vegas or will be in Pasadena. Because I know Pasadena is going to be core TCG, and those guys are going to be doing the Pasadena events. As far as it goes for Vegas, I don't know the guys that are doing it. I heard it's a big group of them, and they're going to be doing it in Vegas. So, yeah, that is the unfortunate truth. So that means if I do want to participate in these, I'm going to have to get some people together and actually go out to the games and plan them out. I do want to plan for Pasadena just because of the fact that it will be a YCS and I'm looking forward to it. But I also have to figure out, is it going to be one event or is it going to be two? And because I know there's a regionals and then I know there's going to be a YCS. So I am looking forward to the YCS more than I am the regionals. But also both of these events follow right after August 1st. I mean April 1st, and April 1st is when the change to the Master Rule occurs for both the OCG and the TCG. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Only because I am still working on my decks. Like a lot of people are just more concerned about the next stuff. Like Yu-Gi-Oh players are more concerned about what the next alignment of stuff is going to be, rather than just what is currently in the game itself. So, I mean, there are still people who are focusing on it just because they want to get their tops and they want to get, their wins. But a lot of people are looking forward to the change of the Master Rule because of what it is as a overall is what everybody has been hoping for the change, because it gives fusions, exceeds, and synchro monsters the general recurrence of what they once were. Especially for a lot of the decks that are going to come out, because a lot of them were fusion based, synchro based, and exceed based. So for the most part, when it comes to tournaments, I'll try to do my best, guys, because I'm still trying to find me some solid locals to go to and play in, and trying to get that all sorted, because it sucks in North Cal. Like, if you live in the Bay Area, you have to stretch out. If you live in like the Central Valley areas, you have to stretch out. So it's very, very scarce. Um, just over the last 10 years, it's been scarce. It wasn't like this before, but it is now. So sad face. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about, and just get everything together. So if you guys have any questions about the update for today's video, for the update for the next couple of months in today's video, hit me up in the comment section. If you guys have any deck lists that you would like to provide, best is to hit up the Facebook page and send me messages there, and that way I can get to you guys a lot faster. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and help the channel reach its next goal of 500. So, thanks everybody for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. HPJ, signing out. Take care.